Rewinding Alabama's 2016 Iron Bowl win over Auburn.
We are live from Bryant-Denny Stadium, where number 13 Auburn, 8-3, 5-2 SEC, and number 1 Alabama, 11-0, 7-0, are set to kick off at 2:30 p.m. CT for the 81st edition of the Iron Bowl. The Tide are looking to complete an undefeated regular season ahead of next week's SEC championship game against Florida and in search of another college football playoff berth. Auburn, meanwhile, will be looking to play the role of spoiler and try to upend Alabama's season. Final, Alabama 30, Auburn 12.
Fourth quarter. Scarbrough picks up a first down on 3rd and 9. John Franklin 3 back in at QB and finds Eli Stove on a screen for a big gain. Stove now with 87 receiving yards. Kamryn Pettway picks up a first down for Auburn inside the Alabama 35-yard line. Auburn goes for it on 4th down with Chandler Cox at quarterback in the Wildcat. He throws an interception, and that should about do it for Auburn, which was already on its last legs.
Alabama 30, Auburn 12, 12:46, Adam Griffith with a 34-yard field goal to make it a 3-score game. This is the first time this year Auburn has allowed 30 points. Josh Jacobs opens up the quarter with a 26-yard run. Auburn calls a timeout. Hurts finds Jacobs for 30 yards out of the timeout to get inside Auburn's red zone again. End third quarter, Alabama 27, Auburn 12.
Alabama 27, Auburn 12, 2-11, Daniel Carlson with a 27-yard field goal, which is his 4th make of the day. John Franklin 3 checks in at quarterback for Auburn. After picking up a first down on the run, Franklin finds Eli Stove for 55 yards downfield and inside the Alabama 15, Auburn's longest pass play of the season. Franklin overthrows Darius Slayton on 3rd down.
Alabama 27, Auburn 9, 5-16, Jalen Hurts finds Ardarius Stewart for a 38-yard catch and run touchdown on 4th and 4. It caps 5-play, 64-yard scoring drive. Play was reviewed and confirmed a touchdown, which is a potential backbreaker for Auburn. Scarbrough is at it again for Alabama. Another chunk run gets Alabama into Auburn territory. He's got 46 rushing yards this quarter already and is averaging 9.2 yards per touch this half. Javaris Davis with a huge 3rd down stop, and Alabama is going for it on 4th down. Auburn opens with a flea flicker as Jeremy Johnson finds Will Hastings deep downfield and into Alabama territory. The state of Auburn's offense right now, former walk-on kicker Will Hastings is Jeremy Johnson's go-to target in the passing game. He drops a potential 3rd down conversion, and Daniel Carlson misses a 52-yard field goal.
Alabama 20, Auburn 9, 9:58, Jalen Hurts keeps it for 4 yards as Auburn gives up a rushing touchdown for the first time since late in the Texas A&M game back in September. Scarbrough getting it going for Alabama. He has runs of 20 and 6 yards on back-to-back plays. Hurts then finds Ridley for a first down before Scarbrough carries again to get Alabama in the red zone. Hurts finds O.J. Howard for 14 yards and another first down, giving Alabama 1st and goal. Auburn opens the half at its own 18-yard line. Auburn goes 3 and out after Ryan Anderson sacks Jeremy Johnson on 3rd down.
Alabama 13, Auburn 9, 24-16. Adam Griffith with a 25-yard field goal to extend Alabama's lead after an 11-play, 59-yard drive. Hurts with a big 3rd down completion to Calvin Ridley, right over the outstretched hands of Carlton Davis. After a quick pass to O.J. Howard, Hurts slips away from a sack 2 plays later and gets 9 yards to get inside the red zone. Auburn stuffs the run on 2nd down to force a key 3rd down with 1 minute to play. Scarbrough picks up the first down. Quick pass to Calvin Ridley gets Alabama to the 10-yard line. Scarbrough runs down to the 7 and Alabama takes its first timeout with 27 seconds left. Hurts has to throw it away on 3rd down.
Alabama 10, Auburn 9, 3:30, Daniel Carlson with his 3rd field goal of the game, this time from 39 yards out. Auburn finally gets a first down on a run by Kerryon Johnson for 13 yards. Tigers are at the tied 25 with 5:34 to go in the half after taking their final timeout. Daniel Thomas picks off Jalen Hurts again and gets a big return. That's his second interception of the game. Hurts keeps it on first down and fumbles, but recovers it. Next play, shovel pass, with the motion receiver batting the ball back to Damian Harris in the backfield. It goes for 1 yard. Hurts fumbles on third down and Auburn recovers it, but the play is under review. After review, call is overturned. Alabama ball and first down. Tide come back with a trick play on fifth down and pick up 12, then Damian Harris with a big run into Auburn territory for 20 yards. Auburn's quarterback roulette continues. Jeremy Johnson and Kerryon Johnson taking snaps, with John Franklin 3 at receiver during Wildcat plays. Indecision results in Auburn's second timeout of the half. Johnson gets rocked on third down, appeared to be passing, but play is ruled a fumble that is recovered by Alabama. Play is under review. After review, play is overturned and called an incomplete pass. Auburn will punt. The Tigers have gone nearly 20 minutes of game time today without a first down. Auburn forces Alabama into a 3rd and 14 at its own 17-yard line, and Hurts is flushed out to the right and throws an incomplete pass downfield. Alabama will punt.
Alabama 10, Auburn 6, 13:38, Daniel Carlson drills a 53-yard field goal after Auburn is stuffed on third down. Daniel Thomas, who was a late addition to Auburn's class on National Signing Day, picks off Jalen Hurts on the first play of the second quarter. Thomas was offered a scholarship from Auburn the morning of signing day. The freshman came up big today. End first quarter, Alabama 10, Auburn 3. Tony Brown with a vicious block on an Auburn player during the punt return. Play is being reviewed for targeting. Brown is called for targeting after the review. He has been ejected, and Alabama is backed up to its own 13-yard line to open the drive. Eli Stove drops a third down pass after taking a hit. Auburn challenges the ruling on the field. Review confirms the ruling. Auburn is charged a timeout and will punt. That's another 3-and-out for Auburn, which has 1 total yard of offense. Jalen Hurts is 11 of 13 for 127 yards and a touchdown.
Alabama 10, Auburn 6, 13:38, Daniel Carlson drills a 53-yard field goal after Auburn is stuffed on third down. Daniel Thomas, who was a late addition to Auburn's class on National Signing Day, picks off Jalen Hurts on the first play of the second quarter. Thomas was offered a scholarship from Auburn the morning of signing day. The freshman came up big today. End first quarter, Alabama 10, Auburn 3. Tony Brown with a vicious block on an Auburn player during the punt return. Play is being reviewed for targeting. Brown is called for targeting after the review. He has been ejected, and Alabama is backed up to its own 13-yard line to open the drive. Eli Stove drops a third down pass after taking a hit. Auburn challenges the ruling on the field. Review confirms the ruling. Auburn is charged a timeout and will punt. That's another 3-and-out for Auburn, which has 1 total yard of offense. Jalen Hurts is 11 of 13 for 127 yards and a touchdown.
Alabama 10, Auburn 3, 249, Hurts with a 17-yard touchdown pass to Damian Harris for the touchdown. Alabama goes back to the sweep pass to Ardarius Stewart. Auburn sniffs it out for a 1-yard loss, ball comes out, but review confirms Stewart was down first. Blown coverage by Auburn as Stewart gets behind Auburn's defense for a 39-yard gain inside the red zone. Kamryn Pettway gets his first touch of the game with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Auburn's offense, which is still rotating Jeremy Johnson and John Franklin 3, gets nothing going and Alabama forces a 3-and-out. Auburn has -2 yards of offense on 2 drives, 6 plays.
Auburn 3, Alabama 3, 5:40, Adam Griffith makes a 29-yard field goal to cap a 13-play, 64-yard drive that takes 6:51 off the clock. Alabama takes over at its own 25 after a touchback. Alabama gets a 3rd and 12, but Hurts picks it up after juking Auburn linebacker Deshaun Davis. A couple quick screens.
For a 42-yard field goal by Daniel Carlson. Stephen Roberts fields the punt on the run and nearly breaks it for the touchdown. Auburn takes over at the Alabama 21-yard line after a 58-yard return. One play, one first down for Alabama. Jalen Hurts finds Garrett Dieter for 12 yards. Auburn blitzes on the next play and forces an incompletion. After a 6-yard run by Damian Harris, Hurts third down attempt.
Here's Murray. Steps up, in trouble. He's on the run, hit as he throws. Incomplete. Tigers win! Tigers win! B4 knocked the ball loose. And Auburn has done it.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to channels.